YouTube. What's going on, family? It's your boy Elian, and you know I had to bring you back another banger. Now I got some 5'9" ISO Demi God gameplay in the back for y'all, you know what I mean? Just trying to add some diversity. No L2 cheese and none of that in here, man. We don't do that. We don't do that. You know what I mean? Straight up. I mean, you see a screen here and there, but for the most part, it's a straight up chicken wing, you know what I'm saying? But man, oh man. This video it's just about state of 2K right now. NBA 2K25 is really going through it. And I mean, if you don't know, then it's either because, you know what I mean, you don't play the game much, you're not in the community. Mainly, you don't play the game much, because the minute you start playing the game, you would notice that NBA 2K25 is really going through it. I mean, you talk about, you can start from anywhere you want to start from, man. You can start from the passing, to the shooting, to the dribbling. You know what I mean? You can argue the layups, the dunking. I mean, there's just so much thing, but the focus of this video is not just 2K. Yeah, I got the 2K gameplay for y'all. You already know it, but as much as the community is going through it with how the game is, man, I just want to talk about prevailing through it all. You know, I just want to talk about, even in the dark times, this blessing in disguise. I was in the game and I heard this kid talking, and you know, I guess 2K is a big thing for him. 2K is a big thing for me, but I had to really talk to him and, you know what I mean, just explain, like, there's different things you could do to make the game fun, even if, you know what I'm trying to say, take a break from it if it's really getting that much to you, but try to take it less seriously. You know what I'm trying to say? I try to take it less competitive, maybe make a different build, try different sigs, you know what I'm trying to say? That might start up something else. You might start trying this sig out, and then not everybody's doing it, because, you know what I'm saying, there's this, my point is this blessing in disguise sometimes, and yeah, though 2K is in a tough state right now, you can still have fun on the game, man. You can still make it fun. And you know, after that conversation, I started really thinking and realizing things, man. Like, this doesn't just rely on only involves 2K. It involves anything that you guys are doing in life, and whatever in life in general, man. You're gonna go through it sometimes. It's gonna be tough, you know what I mean? It's gonna be real tough, and you gotta be able to see the blessing in disguise. You gotta be able to see through that. You gotta find the reason why, you know what I mean? For me, I remember I was in that state where, you know, this is mainly the game that I play. This is how I have fun, and it wasn't fun for me anymore. It was boring, everything was repetitive. The L2 cheese was just crazy. I don't want to play. Like, that's not basketball. I don't even stand in front of you, play defense when you do that. You know what I mean? Just, that's not basketball. And the game got to the point where I really felt like, you know, there was no point of playing it. The competitive nature was gone, and I feel so blessed that I started this YouTube thing, because, you know what I mean, I was able to make the game fun for me somehow. And through that really dark time, it was a blessing. I've been doing this, and, you know, I enjoy doing this. I'm very passionate about doing it, and, you know, that might not be the case. That might not be what happened for everybody, but the point that I'm trying to make is that even through these rough patches, these tough times, you know what I'm saying, there's positivity that you could see. There's blessing in disguise. There's ways to prevail through it. You know, this whole situation talking had me thinking, and it made me, you know, kind of go back even deeper than 2K. I remember this was a few weeks, maybe like a month ago, I was really sick, and not just recent, you know, you guys know, recently I was just really sick. I couldn't really talk, you know, that's why I haven't dropped the dribble tutorial, which I will be dropping, by the way. You know, sorry, I will be dropping. I want to be fully there, because it's going to be like a 25-30 minute video, because I want to really break it down to y'all, how to combo up, not just show you the packages and the SIGs that I have on, how to actually combo up for it to make sense, you know what I mean? But and it just had me thinking in the very tough situation that I was in, where I had to go to the hospital, and I was feeling terrible. I don't really remember what was wrong, but I was in terrible condition. I was back and forth. I was in the bathroom, so trust me, I don't want to know what's going on in that bathroom, but I was in terrible condition, and through that, I was at the hospital, and what I was able to see through was the support system that I have. I mean, I was in the hospital, I was in terrible condition. I had people that was there for me. I had people that was ready to support me, and not everybody has that, And I truly, though that was a tough situation, I felt blessed. I felt blessed in that tough situation to have that there and to be able to be a part, just to be able to feel at ease that there are people there. So my point to that is, yeah, tough times, real tough times get tough. 2K tough times get tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll play a game on 2K, I go 1 for 10. Now, I know I'm timing my shot correctly, I know, but I'll go 1 for 10. Rarely, you know what I mean? And that's a tough time on 2K, but then, I offset that by having game where I go 7 for 7, 8 for 8, 9 for 9, 15 for 15, and I have game where I'm shooting half court consistently all the time, you know what I mean? So, like, I'm gonna be honest, is take out, as far as for me as a goal, what I was able to do is take out the competitive nature that I had when it came to 2K. So I wasn't, my goal when I played, not necessarily win, but more so to have fun, to be different. You know what I mean? To try to bring diversity to the game, to not look like the next person or using L2 cheese, and that makes the game fun for me. And there's different ways, like I said, legend grind, there's different things you can do, there's different ways and that's in every situation, and that's why it was important for me to make this video, because that goes in every situation in life. Any tough situation you're going through, whatever it may be, what's tough for one person might be life for another. If my 2K account got screwed up, or my play would probably be a big deal for me. Somebody else, maybe they nail polish or something, I don't really know. My point is, whatever tough time you're going through, know there's a blessing in disguise there. Know that there is a blessing in disguise there, and your job is to find it. It's tough. This things don't get taught in life, so it's like, it's crazy. I make 2K content, but this is real life stuff, not just at 2K. This is at, you could apply this anywhere and everywhere, man. Whatever it is, if you in a tough situation, trust me, there's a blessing in disguise somewhere. It might be, trust me, I know it's tough. I know people that lost people, what I'm trying to say, it's a very tough situation, and they told me personally that their biggest blessings that they were there and able to enjoy that person. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that should be, but my point is, you could do it. You could do it. You could prevail through these tough times, and right now, it's a tough time. It's a tough time for the game. It's a tough time for the community. It's a tough time overall, man. You could break down every single thing. I'm not going to do that, but you could have a 99 pass accuracy and you're bound to pass the ball and it hits someone's head or someone's face 8 times out of 10. That's crazy. You know what I mean? You could have a 99 shooting and you're timing it correctly. If the game decides that it wants the game to be closer, whatever it is, it will do that. You know what I mean? You could go for the steal. You have a 99 steal and you always get the steal when you go for the right reach animation. This time, you pluck it, but your guy can't pick up the ball and they get it back. You know what I mean? There's just so many different things. Rebounding, you go for the rebounding and then it gives you weird animation that's throwing you to the side, where it's like, well, that don't even make any sense. Why would I jump that way if the ball is going this? You know what I mean? There's layup animation when you're hitting the edge of the rim. Oh my gosh, there's dunking animation where I don't want to talk about the dunk meter, but there's just so many things that you can hit when it comes to the tough times we're going through in this game. You know what I'm saying? But actually, I'm gonna give him this. The dancing ain't that bad and go-kart ain't that bad. You know what I mean? I don't know, personally, that should be main focus on a basketball game, but I'll give him that, bro. The go-kart is pretty sharp and the dancing is sharp too. You know what I mean? But yeah, anyways, y'all, but I'm gonna leave y'all off with just some good message to end on a good note to end on, man. Whatever you do, you know, it's bound to have tough times. Some easier than others, some harder than others. You know what I mean? That just is what it is. But whatever those tough times is, prevail through that. Prevail through it. Don't be absorbed by it to where it affects you to the point where you can't make the most out of the situation. You know what I mean? Control the situation. Don't let the situation control you. And that's the biggest thing, the biggest, you know, the biggest giveaway from this video. But yeah, drop a like and a sub for more 5'9" Demi God gameplay. Yo, have a blessed one. Yeah!